Welcome to the Chip and Cern Show, the podcast about everything and nothing at the same time. They were possibly separated at birth, only to be rejoined to create the sweet sounds that will caress your deepest cochlea. The show is real, random, rant-filled, and ruthless. Please be warned that the show may hurt your feelings, offend your grandma, and even kick your dead dog in the balls. So get ready, and let's get this shit started.
This shit has started. I'm Chip.
I'm Cern.
And you were listening to the Chip and Cern Show.
Once again.
How did
or possibly for the first time.
This is the first time I've tripped up over that. I don't know. I'm like, wait, I say this part, right? Is this how it goes? I was distracted by these new bubbler sparkling waters my wife picked up. I think these are from Target. Have you seen these?
No, it looks like a Target thing, though.
It does have a Target look to it. Antioxidant sparkling water that boosts, energizes, and restores balance with natural caffeine.
Oh, natural caffeine.
Yeah, so I think that's from like green tea or something on there.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. Has 69 milligrams of caffeine. Nice.
Beautiful.
Nice. So I'm tasting this. It's got the little stevia. I don't like the artificial sugar flavor in the drinks. It's too much.
I don't like that either. It's just a weird taste. I'd rather just go for just the real thing or nothing.
Yeah. The real deal. Yeah, whatever they used in like diet sodas seems to be good for the sugar, but that's high fructose corn syrup, right?
Diet.
Okay. Oh, right, because that would have calories.
Yeah.
Is it
aspartame or
they find out that that's one of those like gonna give you cancer now, or it's already not gonna. It's already been giving us cancer. We already have
Something
tumors
like
going. One of those things.
I don't drink that shit anyway, so.
Yeah, I try not to. It's like, this is a new miracle sweetener, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, for now, until like 5 years from now, they're like, oh, all these studies, and then, it's so bad
tests
for
come
you.
out, you're like, oh, well,
yeah. You're like, well,
that.
Yeah. So just stick with coffee. That's what I've been doing.
That's what I'm drinking, a little iced coffee right here.
I love
natural, my natural caffeine.
Well, Cerny, we got some big happenings in the Chip and Cern Show universe coming up this weekend, but I will be in your neck of the woods with the fam. I'll have to swing by. Is there a Dutch Bros nearby? We can.
There is.
Sweet.
I
can't wait. So this is. I mean, obviously, me and Cerny are doing this to get a little face to face in the flesh, but it's really revolving around the kids and Pokemon cards. That's really how this is happening.
It's the center of the Chip and Cern Show universe right now.
It is. It's the nucleus of it. And, as we've been talking about, your son and my kids are very much into Pokemon cards, and myself as well. And your son has would we say a surplus is a fair word to use?
A large surplus.
A large surplus. And he's trying to offload some of those on my kids. And at least the picture that you sent the other night, I mean, it's like an Amazon box full of all sorts of different stuff.
I think there's more to come because were cleaning out. I don't know. Robin was in there cleaning out one of his dressers, and she pulled out like another box full of cards.
He kind of like squirreled it away or something.
Yeah, I think forgot about it, and then
Wow.
And then he's it was like, she's like, Jeffrey, what is this? He's like, oh, some Pokemon cards. She's like,
give it to the kids.
You want to give it to Charlie? He's like, sure.
I like how your wife's working. Like, this is soon to be my problem. It will be Chipper's problem. All these cards.
She could be the resident dealer at her. In school.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she might. That might be a good. I've also, you might be able to. I'm on the Pokemon TCG subreddit, trading card game subreddit. And they're like, what do you do with all your, I forgot the term that they used for the
commons?
The commons, yeah. And they're like, well, some people are like, oh, I just like, bundle up 50 of them and like give them away to kids on Facebook and stuff, which I'm like, that sounds like you're almost like trying to attract them to your, it's like a,
Chris Hansen's going to come rappelling down from the sky.
It's like,
and kick your door down there, but
free puppies, not interesting. Free candy, no. Free Pokemon cards. That was what will hook the kids these days.
So there's a guy, you remind me, there's a guy, nothing to do with Pokemon, but there's a guy down the street. He's always out front. He like opens his garage, sits in his lawn chair, like in his driveway every day.
Curious.
It's weird. Never, and then if it hits like 75, he's one of those guys that won't have a shirt on. He just.
What age do you put this person at? Retired?
Yeah, retired. So,
he's like sunning himself like a cat would in the windowsill or something, kind of, right?
Yeah, I'm always like, why is this guy always in his little Daisy Duke jorts and he's like he's not exactly the peak fitness.
He's not like an Adonis sitting there, bronze.
No. He's a bronze
whale.
Yeah, circle. He's one of those guys like you see like the classic like. Clearly, he probably is like does work outside, so he's not like just overly obese, but he's got the big belly, just that big round spare tire.
Yeah,
a couple of them.
A lot of beer in that belly, probably.
He's like, I always just suspect him as a child predator. So I was like, why is he? So one day, I was out the garage. I was out in the driveway. I think I was loading something in the truck.
Yeah.
My wife was there, and he like rides his bike and has this little dog run next to him. And there was this girl, she had to be about like 13, 14. He's like, oh, hey, like he knew her, like he was talking to her. He's like, oh yeah, like I can kind of hear the conversation. And then like I was at the back, it's kind of like pulling something onto the truck. So I was by the tailgate.
Yeah.
And he was right there talking to her, and he's like, oh yeah, we should go on a bike ride together. That'd be fun. And I was like,
you're like,
just like turn around, and just like turned around and stopped. I was like, do I need to
intervene, dude?
Because I can't imagine any 14-year-old wanting to ride a bike with a 60-year-old. I don't know how old this guy is, and vice versa. I can't imagine even in my age. I'm like, I'm gonna go ride unless it's my own son. I'm not gonna ride.
Even then,
I'm not gonna ride a bike with some random 14-year-old. They got nothing. There's nothing that comes out of their mouth that I really want to hear.
No, I was gonna say was your like parental spidey sense tingling. Yeah, like just like this is like a little bit of a suspicious, or just something to
this. Or, yeah. It was like one of those like, I guess he hasn't really done anything.
Yeah,
maybe they know each other. And the girl's like, oh yeah. And I was like, that's a nervous laugh. I've watched enough to catch a predator. Yeah. That's a nervous laugh.
Yeah, we have a guy like that in our neighborhood as well, but he's a little bit more challenged from a mobility perspective. He has one of those. It's like half walker, half chair thing. So you walk around with it, and then when you're done, you just like put the brake on, and it's a chair like to that.
Yeah, okay.
And so when the sun's out, I think his wife like puts him outside basically,
like a plant,
like a ficus out in the driveway, and he sits there, and I think he just like has his phone and his headphones, and he like listens to music, just like kind of getting. It's probably good mobile to get the sun, but
fully mobile.
Okay, this guy's more mobile.
So like the other day, inappropriately, I made a joke. Mm-hmm. We were in the car, and someone was in the car that I'd forgotten they were in the car. It was like a friend. Oh
no!
It was I think it was Zach and his girlfriend. We were giving him a ride.
Girlfriend.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And she was behind me, and I had kind of lost my place because I saw him. And then I'm sure the curse. Like you just instantly go into joke mode, and you can't forget. You forget who's in. And I was like, he's got his Daisy Dukes. Is his dick out? Is he luring the kids with his dick? And then, of course I got the like, are you kidding me? Oh, that's sorry.
I'm picturing now your wife's head like snapping over very quickly, and then like with the look of like, did you just say that?
I got like the side eye. Like she didn't want to like. She does like it's the quick eye movement, but she didn't want to snap her head to draw attention to because there's somebody else. But it wasn't.
Hopefully they were distracted or something.
Oh no, there's lots of giggles. So I was like, oops. I landed, so like
it's gonna happen. I mean, that kind of stuff is gonna happen.
Once I got the giggle, I think I doubled down.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. You know how it gets. Once you get a laugh, you just got to keep going.
Yeah, keep digging. I mean, that story of my life in high school was you get the laugh, just keep going. There's more laughs to be tapped in that.
He could be a genuinely nice guy. It's just odd because if it's like,
and they're jean shorts.
Yeah, jean shorts.
The most uncomfortable short type.
I know. I don't know. So he either has no shirt or it's an orange shirt on, but he always has the cutoffs, like the Bam Bam cutoffs.
Oh, okay.
He just rips the sleeves off, show the guns.
Does he have like old faded military tattoos on his arm or anything?
No tattoos. It's just, and so I think, so I was watching the Chris Hansen, something of Chris Hansen's.
You're still on this kick.
I know. I listen to his podcast, so then sometimes I'm like, you know what? I hear they'll play the thing. I'm like, I can't remember that. So I'll go, later on, it'll probably come to my mind. Like, I want to take a look at this. So at some point, I'd gone down the rabbit hole of like, I wonder who's on Megan's Law around here. Because I think I had bet my wife, like, he's got to be.
He's going to be.
So he's not. The guy is not, but we do have one down the street from him. I was like, I wonder if they're friends. If he's having tips and tricks on how not to get caught.
His protege. Yeah. How? Yeah, I remember like that's how we would burn like an hour in class in the computer class was like.
Oh yeah, this
just looking up.
For those who don't know, this is pre-firewall.
Yeah. So that and it like tells you what their infractions are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw the guy's infractions. They were what you expect.
Yeah. How is he like older?
Yeah, so I went on. I had to investigate myself. I had hit the streets for the hard.
Oh, nice! Boots on the ground on seeing what's going on.
Since he's so close, I wanted to see where he was. And yeah, he's like the guy who's actually on the Megan's Law. He's got to be in his late 60s, early 70s.
Just go back and be like, kids, stay away from this address. Just don't even go near this house.
I think I announced we have a local celebrity when we were driving by one time. Hey, there he is, out front.
He's got his own website. Oh, man. Well, we won't be stopping there on this weekend.
No, that will ruin the weekend.
That will sour the weekend for sure. I don't know. I say I don't know. I'm pretty sure your son is probably doing similar things to what my kids are of like, oh, well, I know we're getting probably more. They're going to like double or triple their collection size in one fell swoop, just receiving this. But then they're like, maybe, and they kind of don't have a great concept of like how inconvenient it would be for us to drive to your house, then for you guys to drive back to where we are to go to our Pokemon card store. But I mean, in their head, that would be pretty fun. I was like, well, you know what? Cerny actually has like a Pokemon card store really close to his house.
Right there.
And they're like, oh, maybe we could get some packs. I'm like,
oh yeah, Jeffrey's already banking on.
He's already
like getting cash and like trying to get me to give him cash.
Oh,
like,
he's okay.
Cash is king. Like he's learned that if they'll give you the box for like cash if they don't have to like record sales tax or anything. They'll do it straight up for you.
Nice.
You got cash. And they like kids anyway, so they'll, Jeffrey wants to go in there and probably show off that he's a top negotiator.
He's going to out negotiate an adult. Now, I assume this guy has his like the single card.
Yeah, he's got like 2 cases that are all singles.
2 cases.
2 cases of singles.
Wow. I think this store is going to blow my kids' minds.
Yeah, and he's got sports car. He's got everything there.
Wow.
He'll.
Now, when you guys go, are you mostly buying packs, or are you saying, hey, you have... Because my kids have started looking at like, oh, there's the Flareon V and all these ones. Like, how much are these? I'm like, those look cool, but, you can maybe get 2 packs, $10, or you can get 1 card.
So Jeffrey will he'll have okay, Jeffrey, we're going to spend, let's just say
you just set
$50.
Set the budget. Okay.
So, okay. So he goes in there. He's like, I don't have enough for a booster box, which is 120. He'll negotiate. He'll be like, I mean, it would be kind of cool. Hey, wait.
Wouldn't it be cool to get 30 packs today?
Yeah. So once he's lost that battle, he'll go, okay. And then he'll try to play the, I just don't know, in front of the guy. And the guy will be like, all right, what are you looking for, buddy? And he'll be like, oh, I kind of want an ETB. That's 45. But I was also looking at this card over here. He'll do that. And the guy's like, all right, how much you got? $50. He's like, let's do it. If it's close enough.
Oh, wow. Nice. I like this guy's wheeling dealing. I need to get in because we have been going every week, and we're getting probably spending $50 there. Same two packs each, including myself. So that's 6 packs. Oh, yeah. And I'm like, could we? How do we start some regular discounts, or hook it up for the regulars? How do we? I need to get on this level.
Yeah, this guy, he's pretty cool. He has a pretty goddamn good memory because he'll, one time we were in there and it was a couple weeks later we went back I wanted to get top loaders because Jeffrey's like, I'm out of top loaders. I'm like, oh, we'll just stop in and grab them. Of course, I want to go because then he'll grab something.
Yeah,
but
you're not leaving with just the top loaders.
No, I already come to terms with that. But he'll go the guy would oh yeah. So what'd you get from your, he'll name the thing that he got and shit like that. And it's oh damn.
Nice. Wow. So what's the ETB Elite Trainer box?
Yeah.
Does he have a certain thing he's going for? I've been on the Obsidian Flames kick because I'm trying to get that Charizard.
Jeffrey pulled that one. So he's off of it.
He's off the Obsidian Flames. Okay.
Yeah, that was the first one. I was actually with Joe. Joe was here and Jeffrey was it had come out that day and Joe, I don't remember why Joe was here. It was just Joe too.
Yeah.
And he was telling me about it. And Joe's let's go down to NorCal. I was like, all right, thanks, Joe. So
Joe's a second kid to have to fucking try to defend off the asks.
Yeah, he gets to rallying the troops and starting a all.
And your son's probably oh, another adult is co-signing what I'm saying. So that's multiple, chips in my arena versus my dad.
Oh, when Joe said let's go to NorCal, Jeffrey just turned around and started getting his fucking socks. He's
let me get the keys.
Did you Joe's the boss here? I was like, wait, what?
I'm like,
what? Is Joe funding this expedition or what?
Yeah. Okay.
But we went and he's Jeffrey's on the way there, he's all I want is this one Charizard. And he told me it's silver. He's doing the thing. And I was oh,
the rare REX.
Yeah, he's that's the card I want. And I was Jeffrey, that's I think because he just watched PokeRev. Mm-hmm. That's the number 1 card in the set, Jeffrey. I mean, that's, and we looked at the poll, it was 1 in it was 349 or something.
349 packs.
Yeah, something like that. One. Damn. Second pack he pulled, boom, hit it. He's wow. I got it. And Joe's this kid is amazing.
Nice. What, how much does that one go for?
Oh, you know what? I don't know. It was let me see. Let me look it up. We'll just look.
And then they have, right? I saw my shop had the 151s and they have, they have all the, what's it? Temporal Forces? Or is that the new one?
No, it's Temporal Forces. Yeah.
Sword and what's the current one called?
Temporal Forces.
Okay. Yeah. So they have that. But,
so ungraded is about $50. If it's nice. a 10, it's $220. And he was Jeffrey's telling me, it's got it. He's looking at it. He's getting all the, he's looking at the edges and stuff. He's oh, could be pack fresh. He always says it's pack fresh. It's pack fresh. Okay. Gets all these.
So what do you think? because we have to prepare defenses, or just like at work, we got to get aligned, Cerny. We have to get on the same page about, because they're going to come. It's going to be 3-on-2.
Oh yeah, they're going
to come.
They're going to unionize on us.
Yes. And here's the move that we've been going as well. Like, we'll get the packs. They want to open them there. Whatever. Okay, we'll go back to the tables where people are playing, and we'll open them. And then, it takes 2 seconds to open them, and they're like, I know we got packs already, but maybe could we get one more? They're like a fucking junkie. And there's still drugs out and about.
I never have Jeffrey open it just for that reason. I'm always like, just wait till we get back. I said, it's 5 minutes, dude. You can wait 5 minutes. Okay. In fact, I usually hold it. And then somewhere along the line, I will pass it to the back seat. All right, you can
in the car.
Hold it.
Okay.
I don't want to clean up your fucking trash in the backyard. It's back seat, because he's done that too. It's like a ripping station back there, and then it's like,
oh my gosh, he'll do a whole box in the back, on the way home somehow.
Yeah, I'll try.
Oh my gosh.
It's like sometimes it will be, I'll just take my wife's car because it's electric. So I'm like, hey, I'm gonna, we're gonna shoot down there, and then it's like. And then I get yelled at for the trash in the back. It's like, don't yell at me.
It's like
he's 12.
Like, I was driving. I wasn't in the back seat.
This car isn't autonomous.
So what is, when your son, when Jeffrey gets there, what's his ask? He's probably gonna shoot pretty high because he wants to kind of
he'll shoot for the booster box always, but
booster box, that's the go-to.
Yeah, for the highest one. There's that one box they had in there. I'm sure they still have it in there. It's like the reprint of the old school ones. I'm not sure exactly what it is. All I know is he's like, oh, they have this box I really want. I said, all right, let me see it. It's $400. I was like, you out of your fucking mind?
What?
Yeah.
And they had these Iono sleeves, like a deck.
Oh, okay.
Tournament, had some name like Tournament Deck Collection or something. Special sleeves, 6 packs, special dice in the coin. But it had the full art card that my daughter pulled that's worth like $60 somehow. It's her prized possession. So now she's obsessed with this one card. And I'm like, I'm not buying this thing for I think it was $60 just to get basically sleeves and 6 packs or 9 packs or something. I'm like, no.
No, it's like, you start doing the math, per pack? So you're paying for the sleeves? Fuck
yeah,
that.
You're basically paying for the sleeves. But what is your son after the 151s, the newest hotness?
I think he's one of the newest one right now.
Okay.
Because he has a Charizard for 151. He has everything but, I think, the Blastoise.
Oh.
Which, at this point, because he was talking about it, Jeffrey, might as well just buy the fucking card. I don't want to run through pack after pack.
Yeah.
And get skunked. We can just buy the card for $38.
Okay. And you buy it from the store, or you try to use one of those apps?
Usually he's got them there because I want to.
Yeah, you got to support the.
Yeah, I support him, and plus, sometimes I want to. I let the PSA master their fucking Hawkeye and make sure there's no defects on it before we buy it.
So I think we're probably going to get shaken down for $1.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking he's going to go booster on me or ETB. He's going to try to go ETB. Depends on what I got. It depends on what I got in cash.
Oh, luckily I don't carry any cash.
He's trying to. What was he doing? What was he saying? So usually we save our recycling. I usually just take it in because we don't. They don't have the thing here where you just throw it in the trash can. You got to try to separate it and all that other shit.
Same here.
So he likes to save the recycling. He's like, when is the recycle can full? He's trying to get every penny he can right now. It's like I opened it up. I was like, oh, you're in luck. It is full. He's like, so what day are they coming? I said Sunday. He's like, so what are we doing on Saturday? I was like, are we going to go to the recycle place to get some? Yep.
It's just the navigating around to the point. I'm just just get out.
It's like, first off, it's my first day on Earth, so I know where we're going with this, buddy.
Yeah, I've been trying to get my kids on that too. Is hey, all the cans let's save them up, and that'll be your Pokemon cash.
Yeah, that's what.
So that might be a good. Good thing
he had some, and we had some other. So my grandma's moving, so she had a garage sale. So she had some stuff that I got to sell. That was kind of like we're just going to sell it, not at the garage sale.
Yeah.
And it was funny because I said, well, the deal is whatever we sell it for, we got to split 50-50 with mom.
Mm.
So then he goes over to mom. He's like, so what are you trying to get? Like, he'll just out of the blue, right? What are you trying to get? And she's like, what do you mean? And he's like, well, let's just say, like, I don't know, like if Dada sells some stuff that you're supposed to split, what are you trying to buy? And she's like, looks at him like, okay.
Yeah.
She's like, well, and she's like, something like, I really like to get like a manicure. I haven't got that for a long time. Well, how much are those?
It's so great. I don't know. Do they think they're being? Is it like they think they're being slick, kind of, or like how? What? Or I don't know.
I think he is. I think he could, because he tries to like. So what would happen if? Let's just say it's $30. It's like, so what would happen if we got 80? Could we just give you 30? I'm like, Jeffrey, fair is fair. Oh no! I'm just asking. Oh, okay.
Nice. Okay. So I should bring my base set collection that I have.
Oh man, Jeffrey will show you his old cards, as he says.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
I sent you the first Eddies I got, the Ditto, and there's a couple in there, but I sent to my brother. I'm like, I texted him. I'm like, I don't think this is all there is. He's like, you better not take mine up there. I'm like, of course I'm taking yours.
I never found anything. We talking about?
Yeah, I came up empty.
This is the only binder I found, so
yeah. I don't like. I guess it's possible. I'm a generous guy, but I don't think I'm giving away. Even if I was out of the game, being 15, 16, 17, I don't think I'm giving away cool foil cards. I just don't think I would do that.
I don't think so either, because they still had some value to them.
Yeah. Okay. So they're somewhere. Because there's no way I have like 8 Charmanders and 6 Charmeleons and no fucking Charizard.
There's a guy that Jeffrey likes to watch, and I follow him on Instagram, like Golden from like Golden Auctions. And it's Jeffrey saw him on. He has a show. He had a show on Netflix called King of Collectibles or something like that.
Oh,
so he goes around and collects a bunch of he basically he's an auction house.
Okay.
People were like, they were auctioning off. I think it was like Jackie Robinson's like game worn jersey and shit like that.
Wow.
Well, he does everything. So he did like somebody like he bought a box with Logan Paul.
Oh, like a collab video?
Yeah, like they spent like $700,000 between the two of them. Like they each kicked in like $350 or some shit like that.
Jesus.
Yeah, and they opened up like a base set.
Is that how much a booster?
Something like that. Base set? Yeah, something like that. Yeah, some crazy amount of money. And Jeffrey's like, wow. Like he was like, and then he's like, if it costs like $350,000 or let's just say $400,000 a box, are you opening it or are you selling it? What if you just got it? And I was like, oh, I'm selling it, buddy. It's
yeah, like
it's out
not holding any of this stuff.
I'm not ripping it either. Yeah, but
no. Oh, is it? It's probably worth more sealed.
Yeah. Unless you hit the Charizard, then you can get,
Okay.
You can get it back. But
I'd take the guaranteed.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said, I'm selling it. Yeah. He's like, what happens if they hit the chart? I said, hey, I'm going to sell it, and I'm never going to look at anybody opening it. Yeah. I don't want to fucking know.
Okay.
But the guy had he just put something online. Jeffrey was like foam at the mouth. It was like the original base set, all PSA 10. The entire 102 cards.
Wow. Even the energies and shit?
Yeah, everything was a 10. And he was like, wow. First thing he's confused. He's like, but there should at least be 151. I said, Jeffrey, the first editions didn't have, the first run didn't have fossil or jungle.
Yeah.
He couldn't wrap his mind around it. He's like, so no Dragonite? I said, no Dragonite.
No.
I was like, no. Like, he started going through. I said, Jeffrey, if it's in fossil or jungle, it was not part of the original.
Oh, yeah. I think.
Like, why? I said, I don't know. Fuck.
Is it because it was whoever owns the sort of rights of it now? It used to be somebody else.
Yeah, it was like Wizard of the Coast.
Wizard of the Coast.
That was the original makers. Nintendo now.
Oh, okay.
But it was Wizard of the Coast originally.
Yeah.
So, but I think they were like hurried. I think I had to look it up because he had to have a fucking answer, you know. It was an unanswered question that
it's an urgent request.
Stop
from
what
the
you're
kid.
doing. You couldn't answer my question. I need to know.
Yeah. Okay.
I think they had to like stop production because they were going to miss a deadline, so they just kind of cut 102 and just released it.
Wow. I mean, I remember it being really popular when like there would be a line outside. You know, what was the store at the Sunrise Mall that would have? It was kind of right by the door, remember?
Yeah.
It was like 2 or 3 stores in. Fuck.
It was like right to the right, wasn't it?
Yeah. But I remember there would be like a line out there like, oh, we're getting the jungle set today.
Yeah.
And there would be a line out the door that we would.
I used to tell him, I said, you used to be able to grab these at Albertsons, which then he was like, what? And I was like, well, never mind. You know?
Yeah, it was grocery stores having Pokemon cards. I think Target probably.
Yeah, I think Target, even everybody had him. Yeah. I said they were like $1.99. His mind was blown. He's like, $1.99?
It's the same. It's like it's our generation of like, you know, I think we talked about this before, but like, oh, our dads being like, oh yeah, I'd like 7 Willie Mays rookie cards.
Yeah.
And you know, I just like would throw them in a whatever bin and they were all dented, or I'd like put them on my bike spokes, and we're like mind is blown up like, you know, like this is crazy. How could
Jeffrey's
you be
so disgusted with James for giving away or just losing, Sabrina's Gengar and fucking Dark Dragonite and shit like that. He's like, James is like, I didn't know.
Now, does your son have any interest in playing the game? Like building a deck and like playing, or he's chasing the ultra rare arts.
He's just chasing the ultra rares and alt arts, and that's his rush. Because I said something, I said, hey, Chipper plays. He's like, does he have protective sleeves on there?
I do.
I was like, yeah. He's like, but does he have top loaders? I was like, I don't know if you can have top loaders. He's like, well, so what if he has a Charizard? I mean, I'm not taking that out of the case.
So my daughter has the same conundrum right now. She has I got like a pack of top loaders, 20 or whatever, however many they're in there. Somehow she's using like 18 of them, and my son, who doesn't care as much, isn't even using any probably. And she's like putting every card that she can in there. But she's like, oh, I want to build a fire deck because she has like Arcanine, EX, and some other cool EX fires that she got. She's like, oh, and they're all in like protective sleeves, but then like she has like 3 top loaders in there. She's like, can I leave them in here like this? I'm like, well, I guess it's, I mean, I don't care. Like if we're just playing for fun, but you know,
if you're taking to the tourney, probably not.
Yeah. I am kind of curious. I mean, I probably would just have to buy a deck, like figure out what deck I wanted to build and then buy all the cards, because I mean, I would be opening.
Oh, I mean, that's what I had to like. Some of them, like, because he was chasing that one Charizard, and I was like, dude, they had a trade night. And I said, let's just trade it in, and then trade your duplicates and ones that you really don't like, and then you can get the card. So he was in on that. He was like, okay, yeah,
that's a good idea.
And then I had to throw $30 on top, and he was like $35 short or something like that.
I'm half tempted to like get a good deck going and like take it to one of these but then I also don't want to get my fucking ass kicked there, which is probably what would happen. So
definitely playing with slabs. I mean, he has his graded ones too. He's playing with fucking slabs.
It's got a 60 card slab deck.
He has the briefcase. He opens it up.
He's like, it sounds like you're fucking playing mahjong, dude. All the like, they're all like shuffling together. Tiles. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm looking forward to it. I'm ready to spend money.
Spend money. Rip packs. Get the kids
Rip
excited.
packs. The kids will be stoked. I'm looking forward. And Dutch Bros and pizzas. Are you firing is this the first inaugural run of the oven?
Oh no, I've got a couple under my belt. So I'm practicing, ready to go.
I need to get my oven going. I have been negligent with it.
I've been working on my
your dough game.
Yeah, my Italian crust.
Ooh,
sorry, my New York crust.
New York style.
Put a little olive oil in there, get it going.
Nice. And you're making your own doughs, or are you doing like a Trader Joe's or the?
No, I make my own dough. It's pretty easy.
Nice. It is easy. You just have to. It's like you need like a day notice, basically.
Yeah, let it proof in the fridge.
Yeah. But it does taste way better somehow. I can't really tell you why, but it does.
I can't tell you why either. It's like,
yeah, and then because my mother-in-law will get the Trader Joe's doughs and like kind of try to make a pizza that way. I'm like, it just doesn't hit the same as like the homemade stuff.
Homemade, it's right there. It's really easy. You don't really have to do anything besides just basically mix some flour, water, a little bit of yeast, a little bit of salt, a little bit of sugar.
Not too much, but we got the big Pokemon day. We'll just bring all of our stuff up and we'll.
Oh, I'm sure Jeffrey's gonna clean out his stuff to show everybody.
Well, that's good. I feel like we need to.
He's dying on this. He has this Lily trainer.
Oh,
he doesn't love the card, but the fucking thing is worth.
What is it? Boss's orders.
It's Lily from Sun and Moon.
Oh,
it's like, let me see.
Probably have to look at it.
Sun and Moon. Yeah, here we go.
It's just worth a lot. Why doesn't he cash? He should like cash that one in.
Yeah, it's like
let me look
300 ungraded.
What? He pulled this?
Yeah, he pulled it from I happened to it was for Christmas and I got him like a box. It was just like a little stupid, not like a full box, but it was just
like this blonde.
Yeah.
She has like okay.
And it was just like, it was like Sun and Moon, whatever it was. And it was like, so it's just like a little, it had like 4 packs in it.
Wow.
And he opened it up and he pulled it and he was like, Dada, I think this is like the best card in the set. And I looked at it, I was like, I remember I poo-pooed him. I was like, a fucking trainer? He's like, I'm telling you, I swear Pokey Rev said it. And I looked it up. I was like, oh shit, put a sleeve in that right now.
Put a sleeve on it.
I looked at it. I was like, oh my God.
I assume this card store has sleeves and top loaders and all that.
Oh yeah. Sometimes they kick them away for free.
Oh, nice.
You buy, I just grab one. Who cares? Sweet.
Well, he's about to get some of my business. That's for sure.
You may ask how
what's his system? He's got his slabs, and I know he has like that display area. Does he have a binder for his other
Jeffrey?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has like stacks. So he has like a V stack. He has a binder at 151. He has a V stack, and like he has some method. I lost
to the madness. Okay.
I had it at one point, but then it got jumbled because full arts and alt arts and secret art rares. I start getting fucked up. So I'm like, oh, what is this?
Yeah.
And then
does this shop have? Because you can't get the Pokemon Vs in the current thing. They're in like
I don't think they have Vs. Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's
like the previous generation.
Yeah, Sword and Shield, okay. I think that's what it is.
Sword and Shield. Okay, that makes sense. So the only way to get those, I guess those are out of print, essentially.
He still has the packs there.
Oh.
He still has some of the Sword and Shield packs there. Like Fusion Strike, every time, that's Jeffrey's like, he won't fuck with the Fusion Strike.
Oh, really? He's got burned too many times?
That's the set that guy heisted him off the line where he had like that stack of. You saw that one, right?
No.
There was some employee who was heisting the top cars off the line, and they tried to sell them all at one time.
Oh, like in the manufacturer, like he would just take the good ones.
Yeah, he would take them, and then like he tried to sling them, but all in one shot at like a card store or convention. And someone's like, "That's an awful lot to have."
Yeah,
and they reported it saying, "This is kind of weird," you know. And then Nintendo said, "Yeah, we're missing them."
Okay, so they're not. So the pull rates are really low.
Really low. But if you hit there's the Gengar. Jeffrey, if you hit the Gengar, I mean that fucker's like $500.
The Gengar V or something.
D Max, yeah, he's like spitting out something.
Oh, here we go, Gengar. Oh yeah, I see it now. Oh, it's actually ungraded. It's taken an $80 upswing in March and April.
How much is it? I can't remember.
It's looking like it was $214 in March, and now it's $295.
Yeah, I mean the card that's the chase card, but
I mean,
if you hit it, you hit it. But
yeah, wow.
Actually,
well, stay tuned for next week for. I'm sure there'll be stories. There will be cheers, and there will likely be heartbreak.
Cheers and tears.
Cheers and tears. My son's been really into pulling the foil energies, which I kind of like. Like, oh, that's kind of like a cool.
Oh, Jeffrey, I think he threw 5 or 6 in the box for him because he's like, I don't really like these. So, do you think Charlie would want them? I said, yeah, he would.
And then there's gold energies too, and there's
he's got some gold. He ain't giving those away.
The gold ones are okay. There's
some. Prime out his cold dead hands for that.
I'm gonna learn so much this weekend. I can't wait. So we got Dutch Bros, pizzas, Pokemon. What a weekend we have.
What a weekend.
I can't wait, Cern.
Neither can I.
What else should we do? Bring the swimsuits for a little spa action?
Oh, spa's hot and ready.
You want me to bring the big double percolator bong? We could take a couple rips in the garage. Hey, you kids, you rip packs in there, and me and Cern will be ripping the bong out in the garage. Just rating your snacks.
Dude, rating your snack.
Yeah, just ripping all over the place. Well, I can't wait. I'm very much looking forward.
Jeffrey likes to go home. He likes to call it. So you'll likely hear this. We get packs, but he'll want to get like a soda for some sipping and ripping.
I can't wait to get all my my codes to beef up my my game, my app, Pokemon TCG app, so I can beat some more people on the app online. Actually, I did pull like I think I pulled like a couple because they have all the different card variations on there. So I've pulled like an alt rare, like because you earn packs as you like level up. It's like, oh, you got 3 packs and you open them essentially.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, ooh, cool, like an alt rare, but it's just it's just on my phone. I should troll him and say I'll trade him one of these virtual ones for the one.
Oh yeah, you gotta do it. I want to see his face.
I wonder, can you?
I think you can buy. I think you can buy them. I swear I've seen it like on eBay when we were looking. It's like digital only. I'm like, who the fuck?
You can buy more packs, digital only packs. Like pay actual money to get virtual card packs.
Wow, that is quite.
I'm not in that territory.
That's quite the scam they got going on there.
I'm like, no. I'll just spend my money on cardboard, I guess.
Yeah.
It's like I already feel like I'm already losing in general on this. Yeah, like I need to make sure at least I have something tangible to hold with my hands that can't be wiped out by some fucking virus or something.
Server goes down. Yeah. Oh, there it goes.
Oh, there goes my alt rares. Well, that'll do it for this week. We got a fun adventure with the kids on for this weekend, and
yes, we do.
I'm sure it'll be next week's episode will be popping off with Pokemon across the board. Absolutely. Till next time, I'm Chip.
I'm Cern.
Cheers.